Hi everyone. After watching the YouTube video on the theory of escaping defects and reflecting on Richard Murrow's point of not relying on inspections, I would have to say that I do agree with him. I do know that inspections are important, but I think that they should not be a safety net um, or a main part of a strategy or process. When I think of inspections, I think of construction or building or engineering, making something happen. I think inspections um, are essential and pivotal, but at the same time, by the time that a defect is caught during an inspection, it means that the problem has already occurred, that the mishap or the oversight already occurred. So I think in essence I have found that this means that there was already time wasted, like I said, in construction, materials wasted, resources, and so that is something that kind of stood out to me. The video really emphasized the idea that quality needs to be built in the process of process itself, right? So it's not just something that is checked off at the end. So this really made me think that um, we need to. It made me think about how relying on inspection can actually give us that false sense of security um, because of the oversight, right? It's not caught until the end. Whereas if a process or a system is designed to prevent errors, it in the first place it already leads to a much better outcome at the end, and it's better to catch a problem in its beginning stages rather than at the end, right? So, in my organization in the financial investment industry, I we have created a focus on improvement. So, and that helps us reduce mistakes, reduce paperwork, reduce having to go back to clients for signatures and stuff like that, where maybe a silly error occurred that now we have to bother a client again. So we have created processes that help us reduce those errors. So we use tools like root cause analysis, standard operating procedures, and quarterly employee training to kind of get ahead of those problems. So one of the things that we also try to focus on is having an open communication, so that way everybody can speak up if there's something wrong before that defect or that error um, needs an inspection. So overall, Murrow's perspective and the video do reinforce that idea that prevention beats detection at an inspection point. Investing in quality at a resource at the source is more effective rather than trying to catch mistakes after they have already occurred. So I look forward to hearing your thoughts. Thank you so much.